This is Thunderstruck by AC/DC. We're told this is the favorite piece of music of Cody Dorman, and when you hear this story about Cody and a wonderful horse, you too will be thunderstruck. Cody Dorman is 16 years old. His family lives in Richmond, Kentucky. Unfortunately, his health is profoundly compromised. Here's his father, Kelly.
He has a rare syndrome called Wolf-Hirschhorn syndrome. He's had dozens of surgeries, ranging from just minor stuff to open heart surgery, things like that. He's had a couple strokes. Oh, I couldn't put a number on the number of seizures he's had. It's well up in the thousands. He's nonverbal, but he does have a tablet he can communicate with. He is very intelligent. Been on feeding tube since he's 6 months old, but he don't give up. He's got a lot of fight to him.
In 2018, the Make-A-Wish Foundation arranged for Cody to visit the Gainsborough Thoroughbred Farm in Lexington. Maybe getting close up to a beautiful animal would lift his spirits. Danny Movahill is the farm manager, and he witnessed something unusual.
So we brought, after the farm tour, we brought the foal out, and we picked him because he's a quiet, laid-back foal. Brought him out to the middle of the barn where Cody and his family were, and I was very conscious, wanted to get a quiet foal so we could try and get him close to Cody in the wheelchair. And the foal came up, and we got him right up beside Cody, and he was able to put his head in Cody's lap on the wheelchair. And you could see the connection immediately. Cody relaxed, and his demeanor changed immediately.
I don't know, man. For some reason, he just kept creeping up to Cody. He wasn't going to take no for an answer. And just kind of, started, pretty much, he laid his head in his lap, I don't know, they just kind of bonded.
Seeing this touching moment between his child and the foal, Kelly Dorman made a prediction that turned out to be quite accurate.
When that horse done that, I told Danny, I said, if that horse has half the heart that Cody has, he's going to do some great things. I remember that, saying it like I said it 5 minutes.
In the ensuing 2 years, Cody's fortunes did not improve. His family noticed he was frustrated and unhappy.
The strokes, the seizures, you name it. We've been through it. We've seen him go through a lot of stuff, but the hardest thing we've ever dealt with was seeing him go through depression and kind of start slipping a little bit and giving up.
So the family asked and were granted a second meeting at the farm with the still unnamed colt. And once again, the horse approached the boy in the wheelchair and laid his head in Cody's lap.
We took him down there, and, of course, they brought him out, and almost instantly Cody started laughing. Out loud and stuff. And he's just been a different kid since then. It's just like a switch flipped in him.
His dad has told me many times that Cody has laughed out loud about 5 times in his entire life. And one of those times was when they came back, when the horse was a 2-year-old at the training barn, and they came back to see him. And that was one of the times in Cody's life that he has actually laughed out loud. He does not express much emotion.
Now, don't go away, because this is a story that just keeps getting better. Turns out the people that matter at Gainsborough were so amazed by the foal's affection for Cody, they made a request.
And that just moved everybody beyond belief. So Mary Bourne in our office asked if we could name the horse Cody's Wish.
And she told me, she goes, I hope you don't mind, but we just named that horse after Cody. And I like to fell over. I never would have dreamed they would have done something like that.
Cody's Wish, a son of Curlin, made his racing debut in June 2021 at Belmont and finished third. In 2 subsequent maiden special weights, he again finished third. Turns out Cody knew what was wrong. Now get this, Cody cannot talk or even punch out words on a keyboard, but he does have a special tablet that, combined with eyewear, sends a red light to his computer screen.
This tablet is, it's got a little camera on top of it, and his glasses, we put a sticker on them, and this camera picks up off the sticker, and it puts a little red dot on the screen. And he can spell things out, numbers, whatever. It's got a lot of icons on it, just for quick answers like yes, no, how you doing, just simple, quick things. But he can spell out just pretty much anything he wants.
Cody very slowly formed a message about Cody's wish.
Cody told my wife that he would not win a race until he was there to see him. He said he's waiting on me. He actually said that.
So the fourth time that Cody's wish ran, again in a maiden special weight, Cody Dorman and his family were special guests at Churchill Downs.
They just rolled out the red carpet. I mean, we had a lot of cameras on us, and they was doing the story, and all the jockeys came out and got their picture with Cody. And
of course, Cody was right. The horse needed his namesake present to find the winner's circle.
Extreme digs down toward the rail. Cody's wish, though, is roused to the front. Cody's wish opening up by 2. Tartufo's putting in a late run. Extreme gives way, then Crump, but it's Cody's wish. Galloping past the Twin Spires, well clear. Clear by 3.
Since that win in October of 2021, Cody's wish has been sensational. He would win 5 of his next 6 races, and Cody called the shot each time, including the one race that Cody's wish didn't win.
Cody has predicted how he would finish in every race. And I know it's easy to kind of step back and say, well, he's going to win this one, he's going to win this one. But in Tampa, back in March, that morning, Cody woke up, man, he was throwing a fit. We was trying to figure out what was wrong with him. And he kept saying, typing into his tablet, he said, he's not ready, he's not ready, he's not ready. He's going to finish second. And I'll be damned if that horse didn't get beat by a nose and finish second.
I've told you that this is a story that just keeps getting better and better. Cody's wish was entered by trainer Bill Mott in the $600,000 Grade 1 Forgo Stakes at a mile on the dirt at Saratoga on August the 27th. Cody was not able to make the trip to Saratoga, but with the help of his therapist, he drew a message on a poster to the horse. It said, "Go Cody's wish," from Cody.
Cody woke up. He said the horse is going to win. But he said that sign I made, you need to make sure he gets to see the sign before he races. So I sent it to Danny, and Danny got it to Bill Mott.
So we sent that picture on, and Bill Mott actually showed his phone with the picture on it to Cody's wish before in the saddling stall before he went out to race.
The overwhelming favorite in the Forgo was Jackie's Warrior, who had won his last 4 races, all stakes, at 4 different tracks. Jackie's Warrior went off at 15 cents to the dollar. Cody's wish was 8 to 1. And this is what happened.
It is Pipeline and Jackie's Warrior, and putting in a late run here is Cody's Wish on the outside. Jackie's Warrior tested here today. Cody's Wish on the outside. Cody's Wish with the upset in the Forgo. Cody's Wish from off the pace wins the Grade 1 Forgo. Jackie's Warrior was...
So a story of a special young man and an equally special horse. Every minute of Cody Dorman's life is a struggle, but somewhat less so because of this animal. Kelly Dorman and his wife Leslie and Cody's little sister Kylie all contribute to the best life that Cody can have. And Kelly knows that this amazing, improbable bond between his son and a thoroughbred is something to be cherished.
Dude, I've got a front row seat to the best story in the world.